Hey team, AUD.USD starting on the monthly as usual. What are we looking for? That's right, area of sensitivity. So here we see some horizontal sensitivity. I see. Now that we've identified our zones, we're looking for flow and we're looking to identify our overall direction. So here we see a push breaking our upper zone, exhaustion, continuation push, exhaustion. What's next? That's right, maybe or likely a higher time frame continuational push. Before we take it down in time frame, I've identified our weekly time frame mid-range zone. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this on the monthly is because I want you to notice the sensitivity goes way back. So let's identify that. Okay, so now let's take it down to the weekly. Every time we take it down in time frame, what are we doing? That's right, finding area of importance. Here we see higher lows. Let's identify an uptrend. Here we see horizontal sell sensitivity, so let's identify our zone. After identifying areas of sensitivity, what are we doing next? That's right, we're looking for flow. So here's that monthly push to the downside, monthly exhaustion. Confirmation 1, confirmation 2, first wave of sell orders, second wave of sell orders. So this would be the confirmation entry. Strong push to the downside, not only breaking its zone, but also breaking its uptrend, meaning that this is definitely a bearish market, at least on the monthly chart, and we have a lot of sell orders in the system. So what's after a push? That's right, as you all know, exhaustion. So here we have a strong push to the downside. Price is finally seeing buy orders at its weekly mid-range zone. This is likely going to begin exhaustion before a continuational higher time frame push to the downside. Now, this movement here is also technically an exhaustion. However, it's not significant enough for the monthly chart. When we take it down a time frame, we'll notice that this exhaustion was more of a lower time frame exhaustion. This is going to be our monthly exhaustion. All right, we've taken it down a time frame. We identified our downtrend due to some pretty respected lower highs. Okay, so now let's identify flow. Price made its way to its weekly mid-range zone. We see triple confirmation, bearish engulfing candle close to the upside. This is breaking our downtrend. This is a significant move, which means this is a push. We are now in exhaustion, and what we might see is a continuational push to the upside for our monthly exhaustion. Now let's go over entry 1, which is what I require to enter the trade. So here we have our push. We are now waiting for exhaustion. On the higher time frame, this would be confirmation 1. We are now waiting for confirmation 2. So a bullish engulfing candle or significant pin bar at completion of exhaustion before entry long. When you receive your signal, you're going to get this screenshot. All this is saying is wait for the completion of exhaustion or stay patient, and then wait for price action confirmation. So a bullish engulfing candle or significant pin bar. So now let's talk about the only thing that would make this trade invalid is if price makes it to the downside and breaks below its mid-range zone. Then this trade becomes invalid because we know that there's not enough buy sensitivity to give price the momentum it needs to reach TP3. And if it does break to the downside, we then reevaluate and we start looking for an entry short.